Hi, my name is Asiana Alexis. I play the role of Kato. I'm so happy to be a part of this show so that we can amplify the voices and narratives for television for Black people and underrepresented communities. And I hope you guys enjoy.
It was like an assembly line. Everybody got a pretty position.
And I'm the only one sweating on the field. I want to run with a crew that's going to last, where I can move up. One that's taking no unnecessary shots.
You know I ain't scared of shit.
We ain't neither.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love BMF, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. And today we're going to be talking about BMF Season 1 Remembering Kato. Yes, that is the topic of discussion, and you already know I had to talk about your girl Kato because she had a huge impact in Season 1 of BMF. And going into BMF Season 1, we knew based on her description that she would have a secret that will be a high risk for everybody, and that could actually cost everyone their lives, including herself. So we're going to talk about your girl Kato. Make sure you checked out my last BMF video. I dropped the BMF Season 2 What to Expect video last week for you guys, so check that out. Keep yourself updated on all the latest BMF news. I cannot wait for Season 2. I got a feeling it's going to get way more interesting, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen after the aftermath of what happened in Season 1 of BMF. But let's talk about your girl Kato. Man, this girl came into the season, and at first she seemed cool. It seemed like she was a loyal soldier. She wanted to prove herself, even though Meech and Terry, they was kind of wary of what Kato was doing. She was new, but they wanted her to prove herself, and that's exactly what she was trying to do. And we knew at the very beginning that her and B Mickey would be getting close. Now, even at the beginning of BMF, Kato was like, look, I can't mess around with you. We can't do that because we were part of the same organization, and you already know that is against code. So we know Kato was following the rules. She was following the rules of this organization, and she was really trying to prove herself at the very beginning by following those rules. Now, once we figured out that Kato had a history with your boy Lamar, Mr. You Can't Stop the Rain, we knew that this was going to be a very high risk, and we knew that this was the secret that she had that could cost her her life, which did end up costing her life at the end of the season. But even though Kato was putting in work for Lamar, deep down inside, Kato, she really wanted to be a part of Meech's organization. She wanted to be a part of it. Yes, she did give up the stash and some bad things happened, but she came to that stash to make sure nothing serious happened to anybody that was a part of Meech's organization. Even though it was a shootout and your boy Slick ended up getting hit, Kato, deep down inside, did not want any of this to happen. And your boy Lamar, he didn't care. You know what I'm saying? He wanted the information from Kato, and he wanted to do exactly what he wanted to do. And having Kato in his back pocket, that was the best thing for Lamar because he had the upper hand on Meech and his organization. It was easy for him to figure out exactly where Meech was going to be and how Meech was moving because of Kato. You know what I'm saying? And he checked Kato after he found out that she was shooting at him at the stash. Like I said, at the end of the day, we know deep down inside, just based on Kato's actions, that she wanted to be a part of this organization, but it was very hard for her to deal with everything, knowing that Lamar took the, he took the hit for her back in the day, so she owed him, as he said, and he used to roll with her pops. Now, after Kato was checked by gunpoint by your boy Lamar, Kato was like, you know what, I gotta go against code. I gotta go ahead and get closer to B Mickey because I need to stay where he's at because I feel more protected and safe at his spot. So her game plan was to just avoid Lamar at all costs. And by doing this, now you're getting closer to B Mickey. Now you're creating a bond that at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it's only going to hurt him and you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people said Kato should have just told the truth when Lamar did this, and when she found out that Lamar was back, she should have just came clean to Meech. But I guess she didn't want to do that. I guess it was too difficult for her to do that, and she really felt like she owed him. So I guess this is the reason why she did not want to give him up. At the end of the day, she still, went with Meech's plan as far as the whole kidnap thing in order to get the stash back. and she didn't let her fear of Lamar get in the way of this game plan. Now, like I told you guys, being with B. Mickey creating his bond is going to make things worse at the end of the day. B. Mickey started to put the clues together once they went to Kato's spot. He is seeing these notes. Of course, he questioned her about it. She lied about it, talking about it was an old boyfriend. And, you know, B. Mickey is telling her, look, she has nothing to worry about. He is going to take care of her. And she knows this is all false. She knows that if B. Mickey knew the truth, he would probably change. You know what I'm saying? He's probably going to think twice about this. But her whole game plan is to get closer and closer to him, to get him on her side at all costs. Now, Kato's mistake is, I guess, continuing to screw over Lamar, because you can't play both sides. You cannot play both sides, trying to get close to B. Mickey and, you know, be all cool with Meech's organization, and then you think he's going to be all cool with Lamar. Lamar's not having that. So once Lamar tells Kato, look, I need you to take out Meech, plain and simple. I need you to do it, and we need to go ahead and get this plan started now. When this happened, things really changed a lot for Kato, because now she cannot continue to play both sides of the fence. She has to pick and choose. On top of that, B. Mickey has found out that Lamar is outside of his spot. So he's not playing around with Kato, and he understands that something is going down between Kato and Lamar. So he checks her. Now, Kato getting close to B. Mickey, I guess, is worked, right? Because B. Mickey went from pointing the gun at her to allowing her to walk up to him and put the gun down and getting him to protect her and go along with her game plan to take down Lamar. And deep down inside, B. Mickey was hoping and praying that this would actually work. And we finally realized just how deeply in love B. Mickey was with this girl, because he was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to actually help her out, even though I know I need to be telling Meech about this right now. But he allowed Kato to convince him to go along with her game plan, which eventually did not work. We know Lamar was able to get away. B. Mickey ended up being brought in by the boys. They did a whole swoop of Meech's organization. But Meech, he had a great strategy by questioning Kato about her family history, about her pops, what organization he was in. I mean, Kato was giving up a lot, and he made her feel like she was a loyal soldier, which at the end of the day, she could have been if she would have just spilled the beans earlier on. And once she told him the information about her pops as far as being a part of the BKs or whatever, he knew that he needed to dig deeper. That once he had the name, he was like, okay, I'm going to go ask some old heads about what's going on with her pop. So he went to Boom and he asked about Kato's pop, and he found out that he wasn't a part of the BKs, that he was a part of the Del Reys, right? So once he knew this, he knew that, you know, Kato's pops was rolling around with crazy Lamar, and he knew what he had to do. She had to go, and it all made sense. Every time something bad went down, Kato was always around. Now, they got your boy Meech's facial expression. They got this as a meme right now on social media. Of course, he's telling B. Mickey that he already knew about Kato. And B. Mickey was like, man, if you already knew, you know, what was you going to do if I didn't tell you? And he gave him that facial expression like, what you think was going to happen? He tested B. Mickey's loyalty. B. Mickey ended up telling him the truth about Kato. And now it's time to execute the game plan. And B. Mickey, deep down inside, he didn't want to go with this game plan. He wanted to protect Kato at all costs. This is why he did not initially tell Meech about what was going on between Kato and Lamar. But once Meech confronted him, he knew he had to show his loyalty to his organization and to his boy, right? Now, once they confronted Kato, she realized that she really messed up. And once Meech said they don't care about this rat, you know, she knew it was just a matter of time. Now, she probably wasn't expecting your boy B. Mickey to put the strap and pull it out and point it at her once again and let her know, like, look, I'm sorry, it's over. And once he shot her once, you know, she fell down, she's crying, talking about she loved him and this and that. But we know that B. Mickey is a cold-blooded killer. And when you tell him to eliminate the threat, he would not hesitate at all. Even though deep down inside he didn't want to do this, he felt like he needed to do it for his boy, and that it was the right thing to do for the organization, even though deep down inside is not what he really wanted to do. And, you know, Kato was talking about, I love you, and B. Mickey was like, I love you too, boo, and he finished her off. So today we are remembering your girl, Kato. I mean, at the end of the day, I guess Kato's biggest weakness was trying to be loyal to two organizations. You can't be loyal to Lamar, and he is beefing with the same organization that you're rolling with. And you don't want to tell Meech what's going on. A lot of things could have changed if Kato would have just told him at the very beginning that, look, Lamar is back in town. He caught me and told me I got to do this stuff for him. We need to eliminate the threat. Maybe if she would have told him that and, was loyal a little bit more at the very beginning, things could have played out a different way for Kato. At the end of the day, I know a lot of people, they say that Kato was based on a certain person or whatever, and that the real person that is supposed to be Kato is actually alive. As I told you guys, remember at the beginning of each episode, it tells you that not everything is going to be 100% true. Some things will be made up just for TV, but for the most part, a lot of it is true. So I know a lot of people was kind of upset because they wanted to see Kato continue, and it's confusing a lot of people because, they're trying to compare the real life counterparts to the show, and it's like, what the hell is going on? Like, how did this person die and the real person is alive? So just remember, it is TV at the end of the day, but for the most part, a lot of this stuff that's happening is true. At the end of the day, we know Kato did deliver this season, and Adriana Alexis, she did a great job at portraying this character. Can't wait to see her in future projects. But man, you guys let me know, man, what do y'all think about your girl Kato? Did you want Kato to actually be taken off of BMF? Did you want to continue to see her? I mean, based on how she was living, you already knew it was not going to end well for her character. So let me know down below, man. This is, once again, Remembering Kato, and I cannot wait for season 2. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next for this show. I told you guys in that video I dropped about what to expect for season 2, so check that out. But I told you in that video that as of right now, they're saying pre-production for the show is supposed to start, I believe, in February or next year. So hopefully we can see the show next year around the same time. And, if that's the case, I think that is great news for all of us. But like I told you guys, leave your theories, predictions, everything down below. And I will catch you guys on the next BMF video. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.